You know, they had a guy that was on CNBC Squawk Box today that was guest hosting. I don't know. They should have had me as the guest host. They actually had me on earlier at 7:30, and I was hoping that they would have talked about me a little bit in this discussion. But they didn't, you know, and particularly when they started to talk about who should be the next Fed chairman. And, you know, nobody brought up my suggestion of A-Rod, because right before I came on, they were talking about A-Rod and the New York Post headline and, you know, about his scandal that he's in with steroids. And I said, look, let's just have A-Rod as the Fed chairman. After all, he's got experience with performance-enhancing drugs and artificial stimulus. And, of course, they never even addressed that, or even as they talked about it later on, brought it up when they continued to talk about Yellen and Summers, as if there's a big difference there. You know, I said it was like choosing between being executed by a firing squad or the guillotine. But, you know, they even talked about the fact that we think it's time for a woman. You know, like the monetary policy could use a woman's touch. I mean, what are they talking about, a woman's touch? Or they need a woman? What, are we going to start is the money going to be pink? Is that what we're going to do? I mean, are we going to, is that how you add a women's touch to monetary policy? Decorate the money, you know, different colors, you know, maybe make it softer. Maybe we should spray our bills with a little perfume. Would that do it? Would that be enough of a woman's touch? You know, I mean, this whole idea, I mean, can you imagine if somebody said, I think we could use a man in this position? Could you imagine the backlash from the feminists if someone said, you know, I think the Secretary of Defense should be a man, you know? I mean, men, you know, this is really a man's thing, you know, defense, you know, men are tougher than women. Imagine if somebody said, we need a man for this job, right? The feminists would be all over them. But somehow you can come out and say, I think we need a woman for this job. Yeah, I think a woman's touch is what's needed, a woman's perspective at the Fed. What does sex have to do? What does